Hello and welcome to UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first are some strange lights over Israel. Also got this mysterious pink glowing light seen over China. Have a Reddit video of a cigar-shaped craft over the Andes. This is a stabilized video of the Phoenix Lights incident that happened in 1997. Also have this very interesting video of this place called Cigar in Sri Lanka. It's a fortress on top of a giant rock, and you can see these feet carved into this entrance here. And again, I don't think we're being told the truth about this. Also have this WikiLeaks email. This is the email to Jimmy Kimmel from John Podesta and his suggestions about getting Hillary Clinton to mention UFOs and then, that whole UAP thing. So, yeah, that whole situation or that whole scene was set up. This is a website about 15 freaky reports of Sasquatch abductions. Also have this article about these artificial structure discovered in soil from asteroid Ryugu. This little thing here. And last is a article about a CIA document. UFOs attacked 23 Russian soldiers, turning them all to stone. We'll take a look at that. So let's get to the first video here. Let me go full screen. Strange lights in Eilat, Israel. That's all. Not much else about this. Look at that. What is going on? This is like the third or fourth video I've made of these mass of lights. There are many reports of similar events like this happening in Mexico all the time. So if these are UFOs, I don't think these are visitors. I think every time we see these, it must be from our neighbors, the advanced species that we share the planet with. Let's take a look at this video here. Let me go full screen. Mysterious pink glowing seen in sky after huge fireball crashes near town in China. Yeah, now I'm not too sure all of the sequence of events. Nearby residents in Tibet said the lights are floating in the air like a cloud for nearly 40 minutes. And it appeared just 12 hours after a bolide flew past a nearby city. Bizarre footage has emerged of a pink glowing object suspending in the dark sky just hours after a huge fireball fell from space. The clip, which went viral on social media in China, left witnesses baffled when they saw it. On the highway in the city of Dilinga or Qinghai province, I'm sure I butchered that, across the Tibetan plateau on December 23rd. The object seems to be glowing around a sphere, and it can be seen from various angles in the nearby area. I wonder, are these the actual photos of this thing? A woman told a local newspaper This is not a moon. It's more like a cloud, a glowing pink one. It stayed for 35 minutes to 40 minutes and disappeared. The incident came just 12 hours after a mass sighting of a glowing meteor plunging. Okay, we already said that. We have video. Nope, just more of the same photos being repeated, but I will leave a link to this story in the description. Let's go to the next video here. This is from Reddit. Check this one out. Yeah, now apparently this was taken from a plane. And you know, these cigar-shaped UFOs, I mean, people have been seeing these for hundreds, if not thousands of years. I know there were reports back in the 1800s of people seeing, you know, these long UFOs. So I think these are being piloted by some advanced species that has, you know, been living in our oceans. But that's all this video does. Just shows this thing. We don't see it move or anything like that. But you know, there are other videos out there of these crafts in the air moving and flying. And I also did a video of, you know, these cigar-shaped objects all over the galaxy. I used Google Sky and found a bunch of these things. Yeah, I got this video, cigar-shaped UFOs found using Google Sky or something like that. But anyways, let me go to this next video here. Yeah, this is a stabilized video of the Phoenix Lights. This is the actual Phoenix Lights incident. You know, if that's one object, that is one ginormous object. And you know, how often do we have to see these large boomerang-shaped UFOs? I mean, there are numerous reports of these boomerang-shaped UFOs. And, you know, I just don't believe that they're all visiting. For sure, some of them have to be. The universe, the galaxy, there's too many possibilities. So, yeah, we have to be being visited. But I think the majority of the videos that we see are from several advanced species that live on this planet, that we share the planet with. I think they've been around longer than we have. But you know, this is, yeah, if I play these videos too long, I get hit with copyright violations. So I have to like start and stop them, and I can't play them long. But I will leave a link in the description so you can check it out. Let's go to this one here. Yeah, this is called Cigar in Sri Lanka. Let me go to the beginning here so you can get an idea where this is.
Matau district of Sri Lanka. The rock is about 200 meters higher than the surrounding jungles. Cigar has an upper palace that sits at the top of the rock, a mid-level terrace, a lower palace with gardens, moats, and a wall with its frescoes. The gardens of the rock are one of the most important aspects of the site, as they are among the oldest landscapes gardens in the world. On a plateau halfway up the rock is a gateway in the form of a huge lion, with a staircase emerging from the lion's mouth. One of the most striking features of Cigar is its mirror wall.
Okay, look at this wall here. Okay, yeah. What we've been taught about our past is not true. Yeah, as I learn more and more, I'm finding out everything we've been taught, I don't know if you can say it's a lie. Most of what has been established as our history is completely wrong. Look at this rock. This is not done by primitive people using primitive tools. And, you know, let me go back to this here. Look at this. Look at the carving here. Yeah, this isn't done by a Paleolithic man. You know, hunter-gatherers didn't just wake up one morning and figure out how to do this stuff. There had to have been highly advanced civilizations on this planet previously. And again, and this is the evidence. Right? Any PhD or any quackademic that wants to tell me that this is done by primitive people, I'm sorry, you lose credibility with me, because that's just ridiculous. But anyways, let me go on to the next video. This is from WikiLeaks. This email has also been verified by Google, UFOs, and Jimmy Kimmel. This is the email, I think, that John Podesta and Jimmy Kimmel's people communicated back and forth about Hillary's appearance on the show. Dated Wednesday, November 14th, 2015. Subject, UFOs and Jimmy Kimmel. He thinks it would be awesome and funny if she explained that you don't use the term UFO anymore. Jimmy, if you talk about UFOs, people think you're nuts. You have to use the term UAP, unexplained aerial phenomenon. You see, this is proving how most everything we see is all just staged, you know, by these people. This is an issue I think the government should take this more seriously. The government has been too stingy on what information we should know, and when I'm president, the American people will find out. John's line is, the American people can handle the truth. See, we're all being conditioned. And guess what? I don't need you to tell me what I already know. So yeah, I'm not waiting for disclosure. I can scour the internet and find all manner of experts and people who are revealing this information. So anyways, let me go to this next article here. 15 freaky reports of Sasquatch abductions. For years, paranormal researchers and the world at large have been captivated by eerie tales of a large ape-like entity that appears in remote areas of the world, variously called Sasquatch, Yeti, or... Yeah, you know, it's been pretty much established by, again, people that are actually doing research, that study hair samples, that look at the foot casings or whatever they're called. You know, they're finding dermal ridges in these foot castings. If people are faking these things, they are not faking dermal ridges. So yeah, there's definitely, you know, several different species of these creatures, or I believe they're a cross between hominids and primates, but they're out there. So anyways, I'll leave a link to this story. You know, I actually might just do a video of all of these, because my understanding is people like to just listen sometimes, so I think I'll do that. But anyways, the link to this story will be in the description. Let me go on to this next story. Artificial structure discovered in soil from asteroid Ryugu. I think that's how you say that. The Japanese apparatus Hayabusa 2 delivered soil samples from asteroid Ryugu to Earth. After the study, experts said that a particle of unknown origin was found in them. The press service of JAXA published on the social network Twitter images of containers in which the samples are located and left a statement about the find. Samples were collected on the Ryugu asteroid at various locations. In one of the containers shown in the photo, you can see something that looks like foil in its appearance. Well, I can't make this thing any bigger than that. Yeah, that definitely looks like a piece of foil. And, you know, and I'm sure these people would know if this was something from the probe or whatever we landed on there. After the materials were published on the social network, in the comments, users began to argue among themselves. The reason is that the shiny material very much resembles an object of clearly not natural origin. Yeah, but do we know that? I mean, what is unnatural about this that would make this different? to me, these are just two samples, two objects. This doesn't necessarily mean it. Maybe just because it looks like foil doesn't necessarily mean it is foil, or that, there isn't a rock or whatever this is that looks just like this naturally. I don't know. I think this is, I think we're making some assumptions in this. But anyways, I'll leave a link in the description. Let me go to this last article here. CIA document: UFOs attacked 23 Russian soldiers, turning them all to stone. As far as UFOs and alien hotspots go, there are few bigger than Russia. Russia has nearly twice the amount of land of any country in the world, clocking in at over 17 million kilometers, more than double that of the next biggest nation by landmass, Canada, and nearly double what competing superpowers the United States and China possess. With all that landmass comes a wide variety of hidden secrets, hidden locations, hidden artifacts, and hidden history, many of which may have an alien slant. Sightings and alien encounters are well known among UFO enthusiasts in the country, so much so that we've written about dozens and dozens of them on this site alone, if not hundreds. One of the most harrowing encounters involves the Russian government as part of what has become an ongoing back and forth between soldiers, the military, the Russian space program, and many different alien races, ships, and other agent provocateurs of the sorts. In this case, the Russian part of the equation involves an alleged revenge attack carried out on Russian military personnel by UFOs and the aliens inside, and it sounds like something perpetrated by the mythical figure Medusa more than anything else. CIA document: UFOs attacked 23 Russian soldiers and turned them to stone. We all know the type of weaponry, psychic, and other powers possessed by the myriad alien races out there in our solar system, but this one is not discussed often. Oh, really? We do, huh? We all know the type of weaponry, psychic, and other superpowers? Huh. I didn't know we knew that. If indeed true, it sheds light on yet another alarming superpower possessed by these higher intelligences, higher technology beings that is not exactly good news for the human race, especially if this power is misused by alien forces with a bad temper against their overwhelmed human opponents. According to a classified and now leaked CIA document, UFOs attacked 23 Russian soldiers and turned them to stone. It is probably the first time a documented case of this nature ever happened, according to UFO Footage UK, who shared the story on its website. Russia has had many encounters with UFOs and aliens, but none quite like this one. The document number for this alleged revenge attack is as follows. So apparently they do. I guess this is an image of it, but I'm not seeing a link to it. It's most likely at, this is the UFO. Oh, apparently you have to go to this UFO Footage UK to see the document. Maybe I'll look for the document and talk about that on tomorrow's video. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.